If Facebook feels expensive, messy, and impossible to defend in a slide deck, the problem isn't Facebook. It's your monetization system. You see, when ads, content, leads, and follow-up all live in different places, it makes it very hard to see and prove what is actually driving results. So in this video, I'll walk you through the Facebook monetization system that top brands use to track what happens after the click, so that attention doesn't just look good in your dashboards, it turns into money. You'll learn how to plug Facebook into your marketing strategy to sell faster, attract better leads, lower your cost over time, and track results with confidence. If you want a simple reference for the full system, there's a free intro guide linked below that walks through things like ads, CRM connections, and how it all fits together so that you can plug it into your own setup later. But for now, let's dive in. So there are a lot of different tactics for making money on Facebook, but almost all of them roll up into just 3 ways that brands actually generate revenue. The first is direct revenue. This is the most obvious one. Think Facebook shops, product tags, paid events, subscriptions, or offers. For example, someone scrolls past your product video, taps the product tag, and checks out. This is the dream scenario. Conversions are obvious and revenue shows up fast. But not every business sells something that people buy on the first click. That's why a lot of brands see more success with pipeline revenue. Okay, so this is where Facebook is wildly underrated. If you've ever said, this campaign didn't convert, but it drove great leads, you were talking about pipeline revenue. Think email signups, demo requests, and booked calls. For example, someone clicks on your ad, downloads your guide, and books a call with you a few weeks later. Facebook didn't close the sale, but without it, the sale never would have started. This works because people aren't always ready to buy today, but they are willing to get curious. And then we've got compounding revenue. This is the ones that most teams forget to measure because it doesn't show up instantly, but it compounds over time. This is when you post helpful content, people start recognizing your brand, and later when they see your ad, they click faster, retargeting gets cheaper, and sales conversations move quicker because you're not starting from zero. That's monetization too, even though it doesn't show up as a single conversion event. So yeah, there are a lot of ways to monetize Facebook, but not all of them matter equally for every brand. So let's break down where you should be focusing your efforts based on your business model. If you want to get paid today, you're going to want to focus on this one first. This strategy works best when the buying decision is simple. Think e-commerce brands, impulse-friendly digital products, or limited-time offers. Facebook throws a lot of shiny monetization tools at you to help you sell fast. We're talking subscriptions, paid events, creator tools. These work great for influencers and creators. But for most brands, they don't scale cleanly, they're a nightmare to report on, and they don't plug into your real revenue tracking. So we're gonna ignore them. Instead, we are focusing on the 3 blocks that actually scale. Block 1 is the foundation, Facebook shops. This is simply the product catalog that powers the tools you want to use. This works best when you have a clean catalog and clear best sellers. If someone already has buying intent, shops remove the friction. They see it, tap it, and then they can either check out directly on Facebook or be pushed to your website. Once your catalog is set up, you unlock block 2, product tags. This is how you turn content into a shoppable experience. The rule here is that content has to feel native. The moment it looks like a glossy ad, performance usually drops. So use product tags on content that shows your product in the wild, not staged like a commercial. And finally, block 3, offer-driven advertising. Think of this as the accelerator. This is where paid ads give people a specific reason to buy right now. The rule here is that clarity beats creativity. People should understand exactly what you're selling in under 2 seconds. If they have to guess, you have already lost the sale. If you need inspiration, the Facebook ad library lets you stalk your competitors' ads. Totally legal, it's run by Meta, and we have got a full tutorial walking you through exactly how to use it, which I will link in the description for you. Now, direct revenue is amazing when it works, but for most B2B brands or high-ticket services, this isn't where Facebook does the heavy lifting. The real money happens when Facebook stops trying to close the sale immediately and starts filling your pipeline instead. Facebook is incredible at capturing attention. What it's terrible at is forcing a complex buying decision in one click. So if your business is service-based, B2B, or higher ticket where trust, education, or a conversation comes before the sale, this is where you want to focus. The goal here is simple. Build a predictable flow of qualified leads that you can nurture and convert over time. You're not asking, will you buy today? You're asking, can I help you take the next step? And that is the key mindset shift that most teams miss. You're not selling the product in the ad, you are selling the conversation. Facebook's job isn't to close the deal. It is to get the right people into your funnel so that you can follow up and convert them properly. This usually starts with lead ads that capture emails, demo requests, or booked calls. Lead ads work really well because they're native to Facebook. There's no landing page, their info is usually filled in automatically, and mobile conversion tends to be much higher. From there, it's simple. Capture the contact, build trust, and turn interest into conversations. So when someone becomes a lead, the goal shifts to trust. Think email sequences, helpful content, and light retargeting. You're answering questions, showing your expertise, and warming people up. But all of this only works if the follow-up is solid, so I'm going to show you how to set that up shortly. So pipeline revenue builds growth that you can rely on. But when Facebook actually remembers who engages, who converts, and who becomes a customer, the system starts working very differently, and your revenue starts compounding over time. This is where your Facebook campaigns start getting cheaper month after month, and most teams never intentionally set it up. If your Facebook campaigns feel like you're starting from scratch every time, retargeting is always expensive, and some ads feel good but can't really be tied back to revenue, this is why. When engagement, leads, life cycle stages, and revenue all live in different tools, Facebook can't optimize for what actually matters. The result is campaigns that feel messy, expensive, and impossible to explain. When your system is connected, people recognize your brand before they ever see your ad. They click faster, convert with fewer touch points, and need less convincing in sales conversations. You stop introducing your brand from zero and start converting people who already know you. That efficiency is compounding revenue. You're closing the gap faster, and performance lifts across the board. Now that you know how to sell directly, generate leads, and improve performance over time, you are ready to set up the system that connects it all. This is where Facebook becomes one of your top revenue channels instead of just ad spend. Step 1, make sure your CRM can connect to Facebook. Before you touch ads or automations, the tool you use to manage your customers has to be able to plug directly into Facebook Ads Manager. At a minimum, it needs to pull leads from Facebook automatically, track the customer journey after the click, show marketing and sales activity in one place, and tie revenue back to specific campaigns, not just impressions or clicks. If your CRM can't do that, Facebook will always feel disconnected. Step 2, connect your CRM to your Facebook ad account so that your results aren't trapped inside Ads Manager. This is what unlocks clean reporting. You can finally see which campaigns drove leads, which leads became customers, and what actually influenced revenue. In HubSpot, for example, this is straightforward. Under Marketing, Ads, connect your Meta account, approve the permissions, and make sure tracking is turned on. Once this is connected, the data will sync automatically. This means that your CSV exporting era is officially over. Step 3, make sure your Facebook pages are actually syncing leads. This is the step that most teams miss. Even if your ad account is connected, your Facebook pages don't always auto-sync. That means that leads can still get lost. So make sure that lead syncing is turned on so that every lead ad submission becomes a contact in your CRM. In HubSpot, the setup will naturally walk you through this. You just select the pages that you want to sync leads from. Step 4, build the follow-up into your ad setup. This is where everything starts compounding. When you create and manage Facebook ads from inside your CRM, you're not just launching ads, you're defining what happens after the click. As you build the ad, a CRM like HubSpot will walk you through which form fields map to which contact properties, what life cycle stage the lead should enter, and what follow-up happens next automatically. So instead of running ads first and fixing the system later, the system is baked into the setup. Facebook captures the attention, and your customer relationships management tool makes sure that that attention turns into revenue. Once you have this set up, you move from asking, did this ad get clicks, to did this ad create customers that we can actually see? You have officially unlocked better reporting, smarter targeting, and more efficient spend over time. And that is what turns Facebook monetization from random wins into a real, repeatable system. So now you know, Facebook monetization isn't just about one feature, one campaign, or one lucky ad. It works when everything is connected. The brands seeing the strongest ROI are building a system where content, ads, leads, and revenue all talk to each other. If you want help pressure testing your setup or seeing what this looks like in practice, the free intro guide linked below breaks down how Facebook monetization fits into a broader CRM and reporting system. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest tools and strategies that are actually working right now, then subscribe to HubSpot Marketing. We release videos every week designed to help you future-proof your marketing strategy. If you want to learn how to test your ads properly so that you aren't losing money, I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that will teach you a super simple way to test your ads layer by layer. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, make sure to let me know by giving it a like or a comment. My name is Bridget O'Rourke. Feel free to connect with me online, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.